What's up guys, today I wanted to go over two games with their season passes, and those two games we're going to discuss is Madden NFL 1999 and Castlevania. Just kidding, you should know by now, it's Storm 4 and Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Now, I want to go on ahead and talk about Storm 4 DLC first. We'll go off the bad and good. And by the way, before I get it going, I just want to say majority of my criticizing in this video is really my opinion based. So in other words, if there's something that I don't like, I will go on and talk some sense about it, or even probably bash upon it, perhaps, I don't know. Now anyways, as we all know, we're getting two scenario packs, or should I just call it bonus adventure mode, where you be doing all the boring ass chores, running around villages to villages, reading text with no fucking voices, slave shit, you know. I guarantee by the end of it, you also won't get no decent reward, like a costume, secret character, nor fucking bonus boss battle mission. You know, like in Storm 3 when you get to play as EMS Sasuke fighting against an army of white Zetsu and then Serious Toby. And then when you get by the end of the mission, you get to have EMS Sasuke. Now I'm not here to rant, but fuck, we all know that we don't give no shit about being Shikamaru and Gaara doing some daily ninja slave shit. This, ladies and gentlemen, is where our money is going in for the season pass. Just let that sink in for a second. It's basically the same shit what you're doing as Naruto in adventure mode, but you're Shikamaru and Gaara. Yeah, we're paying our money for that. Now, I'm gonna shut up about adventure mode before I get some people in the comments angry. But we're now gonna talk about something else besides that, and that is matching voices. Within all three DLC packs, we are getting in total of 30 match voices, which is not that bad, I guess. But if you're asking me how do I like matching voices, well, I'm also not really much of a fan. I never really touched it, and I don't think I probably will, to be honest. It really isn't all that amusing to me. In fact, the only good part about matching voice in my opinion is that if I ain't paying attention to my lobby and someone, you know, joins and their match voice activates, then I'll notice and someone joined, and so I'll be like, oh shit, someone wants to get their ass whooped. Now other than that, I really don't care for much about matching voice, but for those who likes it, well, good for you. Here, add the deed to my house. Now the other two I see that is quite a bit pointless are the ninja treasures and info cards. I mean, who cares about the ninja treasure if you have 99999999999 Rios, like I do at least. Maybe it'll be awesome if Storm 4 brought back the accessories, you know, the accessories, but like in Revolution, but nope. They let that go, so I have all these Rios for absolutely nothing, I guess. Ninja card sounds okay, but let's be real, ninja info cards, that's not season pass material, bruh. Are you really gonna get season pass just because of some goddamn ninja info cards? Like, let's be real, no. And let's get to the last and worst one of all. The previous costume games. We'll be getting in total of 30 of our old ass costumes that was from the previous Storm games. 30. You know, the ones that we actually bought from previous DLCs. Are now in one DLC pass. Not in a base game like normal video games. Fuck that. Give me your lunch money. And the most savage part is that if you play the offline survival modes, the goddamn AIs will be wearing the costumes. Oh my god, so much negativity from this piece of shit. I think I'm gonna dislike this video. Okay, now I'm gonna mention all the good stuff from the Storm 4 season pass. Sorry to mention all the bad ones first. Well, in my opinion, they're pretty damn bad for it to be called Season Pass, if you guys don't agree with me. The good part of the pass is that you at least get 2 costumes, which is Hokage Naruto and Wendori Sasuke, 10 new team secret techniques, which I'm too lazy to tell you guys individually, so right now I'm giving you some screenshots of what it is, so yeah, enjoy that. And last but not least, we'll get 4 playable characters, which is the Sound 4. Yeah, I know, it's played out, I know, everyone is not really happy about that, but this is actually listed as a good and a bad, in my opinion, by the way. Only good because they're finally in the game, but why give us Sound 4 now and not in the base game of Storm 4? I don't fucking know. be thankful, you whining little bitch. Well, don't get me wrong, I can't wait to use Sound 4, like, come on man, I am. But Sound 4 has DLCs in Storm 4? The 6th installment of a Naruto Storm game? Okay, that's like if let me see, a WWE game, okay? It goes to like 6, 7, or even 8 games, and they never give, I don't know, The Rock. They never did. One of the most classic characters, I guess. And then now, let's just say the newest one, the developers will go on and say, ooh, you can now play as The Rock in the new WWE game coming up. DLC. Or okay, maybe a game of rock, paper, scissors. Imagine a game of rock, paper, scissors. They've been through 3 series, Blazing, Storm, Lightning of rock, paper, scissors. And let's just say all those games went on without paper, okay? And so it's mostly just been rock, scissors. And now they announce paper playable for the next game. However, you gotta fucking pay extra. DLC. Okay, those are just examples, so don't take it too seriously. That just literally popped in my head. Okay. Now it's time for Xenoverse. Oh boy, I'm talking about something that is not Naruto related for once. Fun fact. Well, never mind. You can't call it fun fact. We'll call it obvious fact. If it wasn't for Dragon Ball, I'll probably. What the fuck? Who texted me? If it wasn't for Dragon Ball, I probably wouldn't be here. There would have been no Gillsenzu right now. You guys right now would have been watching some other douchebag besides me comparing season passes in the internet like it's his damn job or something. But in Xenoverse Season Pass, you get 11 new characters, and yes, I know someone like GT, Trunks, Pan, and maybe even Jacko were kind of a poor decision. One stage, dozens of special moves from your creative fighters, costumes, Z-Souls, and some episodes in Parallel Quest. Now, Parallel Quest, I still remember, was nearly impossible to even bother playing on solo. Xenoverse itself actually was an unfair game for solo when it comes to these overpowered Parallel Quests. Either that or I just suck, but oh well. It is just like adventure mode again in a small way, but you just gotta complete it and probably won't ever play it ever again. Well, not unless if you didn't pay for your internet bill and you're just stuck at home with these offline shit, then I guess there's that. You probably will go on playing those. But anyways, there is one more thing I haven't mentioned about the season passes, and it's probably hands down the best DLC from Xenoverse, and that is the Resurrection F-Pack. Now, you get to play as Super Saiyan Blue, Vegeta, Goku, and Golden Frieza. By the way, you even get to wear the Super Saiyan Blue wigs and costumes and yada yada yada. The reason why this was so big and so worth it as a DLC for once was because the movie was recently came out in Japan, and here they are already developed the movie characters in the game. I mean, for once, dimps. I'm gonna give you a W for that. Now here's the biggest question for those who played both Storm 4 and Xenoverse, or at least here just to start a shitstorm in the comments, I don't know. Which season pass did better? Now I know this video definitely may look like it was just one-sided, but I think you guys know what I picked, and that is Xenoverse. And the reason why for that is, listen, this is the first new Dragon Ball Z game series that made a video game. I mean, we may get a Xenoverse 2, Xenoverse 3, or 4. However, you couldn't really expect too much out of it. Yes, there was a shitload of missing characters, movie characters that should have been in the game. Good example, look at how other Dragon Ball Z games expanded. It took Tenkaichi 3 games to make their roster to have 90% of the anime, and that is pretty damn good. So in a way, Xenoverse is kind of forgivable, I guess. Except the pre-order bonus. I mean, come on, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, now that's fucking ass. But anyway, as for Storm 4, you see this is the 6th installment of a Naruto Storm game. Therefore, it shouldn't be no damn excuse for them to give us this much lack of content when it comes to Season Pass. Especially the fact this is the last Storm game. If it took Dimps 3 to 4 months to develop a new characters that was just introduced in the anime/movie, then CyberConnect 2 could have done the same. we could have got Toneri as a playable character. The last Naruto the movie was released in Japan back in December 2014. Resurrection F was released in April 2015, and the DLC came out for that in Xenoverse came out in August 2015. Again, no excuse, especially the fact that Storm 4 was delayed and was in the making since early 2014. Boruto and Sarada didn't have to be pre-order exclusives. They could have been in the base game, and perhaps the villains like Momoshiki and Kinshiki could have been bonuses instead. Don't fucking add the movie protagonists as bonuses. Now listen, I love both Dragon Ball and Naruto games, and this is why I made this video, just to tell you guys my thoughts on both passes and to compare one another. Now, I'm not saying that because of this, Xenoverse is a better game than Storm 4, but as for the category of season passes, Xenoverse is the winner. Other than that, that's pretty much it for right there. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, and if you're new, feel free to subscribe. And let me know what you guys think. What do you think what season pass did better? I know overall season passes, pre-order bonuses are just bad as it is, but the fact that Xenoverse actually gave us some good content, and that is the Resurrection F pack that just came out recently in the movies and now in the game, that pretty much got it there and beat Storm 4 in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think of all of this, and if we can get one like, you guys, I would drop my mixtape. I've been working on it for about a year now, and I think I'm ready to drop it. But yeah, one like. This is Gillsenzu, and you guys have a wonderful day. Peace out.